All right, today we get to predict the New England Patriots record heading into the 2020 season. Luckily, so as you all know, we're pretty far into my prediction series. I think we have 7 teams left, right? So luckily, the Patriots, they're near the end of this. So I'm going to have to change my prediction a little bit. So initially, I predicted the Patriots record as 7-9. But so obviously I've kept all my predictions consistent. Like if one team wins here, another team loses here. But some of my predictions are already finalized, and we already did that. So this is the only inconsistency you're going to see. I am changing the Patriots prediction, and you'll see that in this video, and we all know why. The Patriots' really only big move of the entire offseason, they brought in Scam Newton. So Scam Newton comes to New England. I honestly, I've been saying that's going to happen. You can watch the previous videos. I've been saying that Cam Newton's going to come to New England. And if he did, then I said that you might want to watch out for New England to be in the playoffs. So people wrote off New England as soon as they heard Jarrett Stidham was quarterback. Honestly, I don't blame them. Jarrett Stidham definitely should not be a QB. People are saying that Jarrett Stidham is going to be the quarterback week 1 for this team. That just seems very unlikely. And the only way that's going to happen is if Cam Newton is injured or something, not ready. But I see Cam Newton starting the whole season. All right, so before we talk about their schedule, let's just go look at their roster. So they have a good receiver core. They got Julian Edelman still, who's obviously consistent. But there's been some speculation that Tom Brady is the reason that Julian Edelman, kind of seems elite to many people. So this is a prove-it year for Julian Edelman. Same way Tom Brady has to prove himself down in Tampa Bay. Julian Edelman has to prove himself without Tom Brady, so he's got to prove himself. Mohamed Sanu is a good fit for this offense. He'll be good with Cam Newton. And N'Keal Harry, I think he was injured last year a little bit, but he was a promising rookie heading into last year. I forget why he disappointed. It might have been an injury or something. But N'Keal Harry, he's going to have a good season this year, I believe. Patriots, strong offensive line, that's notable. And then they got a really good running back core with Sony Michel, who gets the bulk of the rushing load, and then James White, the bulk of the receiving load. And Rex Burkhead, honestly, not many fullbacks are notable, but Rex Burkhead definitely helps this offense, and he's an important role. The Patriots' defense is where I think they're going to be strong this year. They got Dante Hightower, Lawrence Guy, Devin McCourty, Patrick Chung, Jason McCourty. They got a stacked defense, and guess who they have? The best cornerback in the league. They got Stephon Gilmore. Gilmore established himself as one of the league's best cornerback last year, and he's a strong reason why, even with Tom Brady being gone, this team's going to have success. Patriots have a strong defense headlined by best cornerback in the league, Stephon Gilmore. All right, looking at their schedule. Week 1, they play the Miami Dolphins. This game is it's in Miami. It's in New England, my bad. So they start off in Foxborough. And the Dolphins could upset this game because, they're heading in the right direction. But it's kind of unclear who the quarterback's going to be for the Dolphins week 1. A little sketchy about that. Patriots have a better roster, no doubt about it. Dolphins are heading in the right direction, but it's in Foxborough. Got to get the Patriots to win 1-0. Then they play the Seahawks in Seattle. Seahawks are such a stacked team. If they let Russell Wilson pass the ball this year, obviously the Seahawks, I think they were I forget the statistics, they were 5th overall in the league in terms of rushing attempts. If they let Russell Wilson just use DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, air the ball out, the Seahawks are going to be one of the best teams in the NFC. It's rumored they're going after AB. That'd be pretty cool. Obviously, they failed with the Josh Gordon experiment, but the Seahawks definitely get the win here. It's in Seattle. Patriots 1-1. Next up, they play the Raiders. This game is in Foxborough. The Raiders not going to be a great team in 2020. Their defense is the big concern. They got Jonathan Abram, the safety. I think Jonathan Abram is going to develop into a strong player. But besides Jonathan Abram, what do the Raiders really have on defense? Not many players. Raiders fall right here. Patriots 2-1. Good start. Now, look at this 4-game stretch. So they started off against the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead. I don't care who's quarterback. Scam Newton is not going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Sitting out a year because of injury. This is his 4th. It'll be his 4th week starting. Scam Newton is not going to get the job done against Pat Mahomes. Chiefs offense is OP. Chiefs defense is going to be elite. But Chris Jones is holding out. That's something to watch. So we'll have to look into that. But Chiefs definitely get the win here. Patriots 2-2. And they play the Broncos. It's in Foxborough, so weather could be a factor. But I like the Broncos this year. I like the Patriots this year. And this game, I don't want to give any spoilers, but I think this game is going to have big playoff implications. I think both of these teams could be fighting for the 7th seed in the NFL, and I think that regardless of where this game is played, the Broncos get the win. I like the Broncos offense more than the Patriots offense, and that's kind of controversial, but I like the youngness the Broncos have, and I like the speed that they have at the receiver core. And honestly, I think that both of these teams have one of the best running back duos in the league, but I think the Broncos running backs are just a little bit stronger. Patriots defense gets the nod, but Broncos defense isn't too far behind. I give the Broncos the win here. Big win for the Broncos, and the Patriots are 2-3. Then they play the 49ers in Foxborough again, but what can I say? The 49ers have a better roster overall, better offense, really strong defense as well. They got Joey Bosa, not Stephon Gilmore, but 49ers stronger roster, get the win. Patriots 2-4. Then they play the Bills for the first time. This game's in Buffalo. I'm gonna just say that I think the Bills offense I like a lot this year. Josh Allen, if he develops football IQ, then he's gonna be a good quarterback. Devin Singletary, I like him. I really like the receiver core. Stephon Diggs is just an addition, I guess. They didn't really need Stephon Diggs, but it's definitely gonna help that offense. And then on defense, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde, Tre'Davious White, really good defense in Buffalo. But I forget, when you look at Bill Belichick's record against the young quarterbacks, it's insane. When you look at how Josh Allen's played against the Patriots, it's insane. So even though the Bills have a stronger roster than the Patriots, I'm going to just say the Patriots split with the Bills. So I'll give them the win later in the season in Foxborough, but for the game at Buffalo, I'm going to have to give them a loss. So 2-5. 2-5, not a great start. Then they play the New York Jets. It's in New York. This should be a big comeback game. I think that Cam Newton definitely gets the job done here. He's facing that Jets defense. Jamal Adams might not even be there. The Jets defense not good. Jets offense isn't that great either with Robbie Anderson leaving. Definitely get a win right here for the Patriots. So 3-5. Then they play the Ravens. So they play the Baltimore Ravens. It's the same thing as the Chiefs. The Baltimore Ravens have a better roster, even though Cam Newton's quarterback. I could see an upset here, but not really. Ravens just have that boom, that it factor. Ravens get the win here, and the Patriots are 3-6. Yikes. Then they play the Texans. It's in Houston. It is what it is. This could have playoff implications too, but I doubt it. I predicted the Texans to be 7-9, and I think the Patriots might be better than that. So I think they get the win right here, and I think they're 4-6. Then they play the Cardinals. It's in Foxborough, and Bill Belichick plays good against the younger quarterbacks, but same reason I gave them the loss against the Broncos. I think the young, really strong offense gets the win here against the New England Patriots. If you look at the Cardinals' defense, they honestly bolstered up their defense as well. They got Jordan Phillips, Isaiah Simmons. They still have Patrick Peterson and Chandler Jones. They have a strong defense, really fun offense in Arizona. They get the win here. And the Patriots are, 4-7, I think. Next up, they play the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers, not a great team. They already beat the AFC West Raiders. Similar reasons that they're going to win this game. It's an away game, but I think Justin Herbert's going to be quarterback, and Bill Belichick dominates rookie quarterbacks, especially. So they get the win in Los Angeles. Then they play, so this is where things get different. So next up, they play the Los Angeles Rams. It's in Los Angeles, and initially, I gave the Patriots the loss here with Jarrett Stidham as quarterback. So everything I've predicted so far hasn't changed because I predicted everything the same regardless of who was quarterback. This is where things start changing. So they play the Los Angeles Rams in Los Angeles. With Cam Newton at quarterback, I'm switching this loss to a win. They get the win in Los Angeles. I think Cam Newton has a way better chance of winning this game than Jarrett Stidham, so I'm giving them the win here. Then they play the Miami Dolphins. This game's in Miami. They already beat them in Foxborough. I'm changing this too. I had this game as a loss. I think the Patriots with Cam Newton sweep the Miami Dolphins. This game is always a choke factor. We obviously saw the Dolphins destroy the Patriots' hopes of the 2 seed in the playoffs last year. Funniest thing I've ever watched. I hope they do it again. But I think the Patriots sweep with Cam Newton. And looks like they're, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wins and 7 losses at this point. Wait, no. Yeah, 7 wins and 7 losses. So 7-7 heading into the last 2 weeks. They play the Bills and the Jets. They beat, like I said earlier, they're going to split with the Bills. So we're giving this win against the Bills, 8-7. Final week, they play the Jets for the second time in the year. It's in Foxborough this time. They already beat them once. Jets are a bad franchise heading in the wrong direction. And the Patriots sweep the Jets to finish off 9-7. So initially I had them at 7-9, and the two games to change are the Rams and Dolphins. So with that being said, with Cam Newton the quarterback, he's going to be 9-7. So this really shakes things up with the playoffs because the 7th seed in the NFL, or for the AFC I meant, is going to be the Denver Broncos with a 9-7 record. And I also predicted the Patriots to be 9-7. So it's going to come down to head-to-head first. And I have the Patriots losing to the Broncos head-to-head, meaning that the Broncos get the 7th seed and the Patriots don't. So GG, 9-7 won't be enough in my opinion for the Patriots to make the playoffs. Thanks for watching. That's about all we have to say today. Next up is going to be the Dolphins and the Jets. Dolphins, kind of a surprising prediction coming up. Jets, not too surprising. And then we go into the AFC North. 6 teams left. We're almost there. Make sure you guys subscribe.